Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. We have got Celebration starting tomorrow. Celebration Summer 2021, specifically starting tomorrow. And the new mini catalogue, which is also going live tomorrow. So tomorrow is the 3rd of August. And of course, I've got to use some freebies and some new stuff. So I'm using the Penguin Place stamp set and the matching punch. Penguin builder and a little bit of ribbon, and if you buy all three, so if you buy the punch and stamp bundle and the ribbon, you have spent enough to get the paper for free, and I love it when that happens. I really do. Okay, so I'm going to start with my piece of paper, full size sheet of paper, 12 by 12 inches, 30.5 by 30.5 centimeters. And when you start, if you've got a pattern that is obviously the right way or the wrong way around, so in my case, I want to have my sledging penguins the right way around and my polar bears and foxes and what have you, you start with it this way round. Okay, if it's a pattern like that, it doesn't matter, but we're going this way around. Okay, so on the first side, score it at 2 7/8 of an inch, 5 3/4, 8 5/8 of an inch, and 11.5 inches. And in metric, that is 7, 14, 21 and 28. And then you turn it, and on the second side, score it at 2 inches and 10 inches, which in metric is 5 and 25.5 centimetres. So really easy. This is a bag I've made many times over, or this is a size of bag I've made many times over, and it always looks fabulous. Right, so this is the one I did on the short side. Actually, I was meant to turn the paper over, but that's okay, we don't mind. I'll get it started and then bent the right way round. Because I wanted to have the contrasting paper, so you can see it on this one. This one's not as obvious, but those lovely spots are the reverse of this paper. Okay, and then I'm going to fold and burnish all my other score lines. And we'll put it together. I want it, while I'm doing this, and then I'm going to snip it in a second, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who left lovely comments for me last week when I did my trio of showcase videos, that you all said how helpful it was to see the embellishments in the paper close up. So I'm, always wary when I do something that's off the norm, I should say, that is a little different to what I would normally do. I'm always a little anxious, but I did it for the annual catalogue and it went down well. So I thought I'll do it again for this one and see how it goes. And everybody's been so complimentary and said how helpful it has been. So thank you for being so nice. Okay, I've just put some tear and tape on this bit that's folded over, and really it's just to help me keep a hold of it. Okay, so grab some scissors, and I need to get my scissors cleaned up. Luke, who's working with me this summer, he cleaned all my clear blocks, bless him. He sat the other day when I was doing some work on the computer, and I said, can you clean my blocks for me? And he cleaned them all, and he's done such a good job. I might ask him to do my scissors. He also reorganised all my pen pots for me, because I work out of 4 pen pots. I have 2 that are this one, so this is one of my designs from before. So I've got 2 like that. There is a tutorial for those. And then I've got 2 clear ones as well. And they kind of all got jumbled up over time. And he came along and organised them all. Bless him. Right, so you can see what I've done here. I've just taken a tiny bit off there and a little bit there, and removed that thin rectangle and separated all of these. Now you will see from this one, it doesn't meet up at the bottom. But I wanted the height. I wanted more height. And so long as there is an overlap, and there is, we're all good to go. Okay, so I'm going to run some tear and tape down here. So we're well into the summer holidays now, and my 2 older boys have been finished since the end of May, because they should have been doing exams this year. But obviously, oh look, I need to put some glue under there. Obviously unable to because of coronavirus, so they've not sat exams. Or not sat exams in exam conditions, which is like 600 children in a school hall, silent for 2 hours. They've not done that, they've done exams in their classrooms. But yeah, they've been off, but now my younger boys are off. And I love it, because they're home with me. Okay, fold in 2 sides, and as you can see, there is an overlap, and there's enough of an overlap, which is fine. So I'm going to put some tear and tape on this one. Oopsie. I'm doing this up in the air so you can see it. I'm sure if I did it on the ground you'd still see it. But I work at the most awkward angles sometimes just so that I can make sure everybody sees what's going on. I've done it the wrong way around. That's the back. This one needed to go on first. Oh well, nobody's going to know. It's fine. So this is the front. Yeah, you're not going to notice because the seam is there. Right, so what you do is you run your fingers up to the side, to the bottom, or to where it meets, and just push. Now, depending on what you've got inside as to how far the side will resist. So if you've got something that's at this high, you'll only get this smooth section to there. But obviously I've got nothing in this because it's one of those bags you could fill with anything. It's gone all the way down to the bottom. Not unattractive. Rather a nice look. Okay, so, oh look, and it's held itself together. Oh, magic. I wasn't expecting that. It's the magic bag. Right, so let's get this gorgeous glittered organdy ribbon. So I showed this in my showcase, that this is quite iridescent. You can see the green. And it matches the black one, which is one I use rather a lot. So, although the black has got silver bits in it. I don't know whose bedroom door Sorrel is shouting outside of. Or maybe she's just shouting because she can. Okay. Right, so trim off that there. And all I want to do now is just put a layer over the top. Now, I'm undecided because this is fresh freesia, but this is soft sea foam in the background. And I instinctively went soft sea foam, but I'm wondering if maybe I should go fresh freesia. And I did get a bit of soft sea foam out, and I don't know what I've done with it. Not sure. I'll just get another bit. Nope. I'm going to go with my lane swerve, my little change. So I'm going to cut this down, and I'm going to cut a layer of white. Now this is 2 7/8 of an inch, so I'm going to cut it down to 2 5/8 of an inch, and make a square. That is, oh, who knew? Oh, it's not. It's 2 1/4, 2 1/2. Okay, that's fine. We'll make it 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. I'll make this bit 2 3/8. I only want a little border. Okay, which was the square? That was the square. So it's just got a little border around, and that's fine. And then I've got some bits to stamp on. Right, clear some space. That's my penguin builder punch, and penguin place. So it's this one that you can punch out, and the feet as well. And then you can punch out the separate bits. There are, I believe, one of the patterns of paper you can punch that out too, but we're not going to worry about that. And I'm going to choose a phrase. This one's I like you a lot'll. It's like a little except a lot. That is just too cute. To the coolest friend ever. which is that one. And I'm going to go Season's Greetings. So I've got those two. Oh, and I need my penguin. Need him. I need his beak. Oh, shall I go bow tie again? Or shall I go scarf? I think I'm going to go bow tie because bow tie is cute. So, right, let's get my blocks. So I want these to relax a little bit because they can get, oh, what's the word? I'm trying to think of the word. They can bend, particularly these long straight ones when you've got them on blocks or when you add them manually to blocks. So I'm just got it facing down so it will relax down a bit. I'm going to get all my bits prepped. So I want some stays on ink for my penguin and for my words. Oh, look, I had trees in the back of this one. I might do the same again. And I want shaded spruce for my trees. I'm going to go fresh freesia for my bow and pumpkin pie for my beak. Right, that should be okay to lift up now. Right. Oh, I guess for my next video I'm going to be using a fresh sheet of grid paper. To the coolest friend ever. Okay, that's on there. My little square. And I'm going to go at the top, in the middle. Season's Greetings. Actually, while I'm here, might as well punch out my penguin. I like stays on because it's particularly rich and you get a very solid image. And what else do I want? Pumpkin pie for his beak. And fresh freesia for that bow tie. And then some trees in the background. Just a little bit off the page. And then I can start cutting stuff out. So I'm going to punch my penguin. That sounds awful. I'm going to punch my penguin. No animals were harmed in the making of this tutorial. No, they really weren't. I'm going to get my trimmer back out again. I'm going to trim this off, and I'm down at the bottom. I'm using my measurements down here. That's to the coolest friend ever. And then now I can start assembling. So I'm going to go with some seal, although I think I'm right at the end. Might get enough out of that. And then a couple of dimensionals behind my penguin. Just a little bit across the middle because it's going to stick the right way up there. And that on the front. Season's Greetings to the coolest friend ever. I like you a lottle. It's like a little accept a lot. And I'm so happy with those. I love how they've come out. I think they're utterly charming. I like to say if you buy the stamp and the punch as a bundle, which is 10% discounted anyway, so that's £38 something or other, £38.50, and then the ribbon is £8, and that takes you to £46.50, and you only need to spend £45 to get the paper for free. So, what do you think? All starts tomorrow. Who else is on the starting blocks? Can't wait to get their orders in. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.